Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a house makeover. The lot we're gonna work on here is Streamlet single from the neighborhood of Willow Creek. We will try to make this single house into a full family house. We'll have the entire upper floor as the master bedroom, and we'll also make a children's room on the ground floor. It's a 20 by 15 lot, the smallest areas in the game, I believe. So it's pretty impressive what we can fit in there. I did end up adding a basement as well after I have been playing this house for a while, and that's because I needed some extra space for the microscope, which is ginormous, by the way. I really wish it was smaller and more handy like the ones we would have in the lab, but I didn't end up filming that part, just for you to know. Actually, I don't know if just me or you will be bothered too if the build does not come with some kind of structural support. I'm always worried that something will look off, especially in the screenshots, because we are all used to seeing real buildings, aren't we? The exception could be when we're making creative builds. See, maybe a floating house for aliens. Anyway, the spirit here is to show you how we can make use of a tiny lot like this and turn it into a really spacious and modern house once we have gotten rid of these partition walls and doors and open up the house with lots of windows. You'll be amazed how many stuff you're able to fit inside. It sounds kind of cliche if you're like me who study architecture, but for those who didn't, I really hope these builds could help you or inspire you in some way. Speaking of which, I think the idea of making a floating house for aliens could be an idea for an next build or sometime after. I was just rambling, making samples there, but if any of you want to see some creative builds from this channel, please leave me a comment. Let me know. I would really want to challenge myself since I didn't do any of the creative builds. Yeah, I think it's worth mentioning that I have been digging out these videos from the Sims folder from quite some time before. I was really trying to show you what I've been doing with the game so far, but once those are finished, I will bring you more builds from the more recent times. Anyway, back to the build. I think I was putting drapes there to the glass door. That is a CC item, but I didn't end up using it. I think there's one that fits the interior better, which does come with the game, so don't worry, we didn't end up using that. Once again, we're seeing my favorite technique to put in some lightings. I have used this technique also in my last Zen house video, which is to hide the fluorescent light under shelves or floating cabinets. Look how soft the light is bouncing off the walls. Once again, I'm using it with the cabinet behind the dining table. It's a really common way to do it in real life, and I bet you can see them all the time on interior magazines or Pinterest photos. It has been around for a long time, recessed lights and all, and it's a really great way of introducing extra light sources to space without having to cram this perspective with lots of lighting fixtures, because there really isn't that many subtle lighting designs that come with the game, let's be honest. Sometimes you have a lot of things going on with the furniture and the decor. Let's not forget we all love cluttering, and in The Sims you just don't always want a loud chandelier to take away the focus. And there isn't always ways to put a floor or table light in the game. I remember that I used to have a LED ceiling spotlight that is very handy, fits every interior space perfectly. But once I knew I was going to make YouTube videos, I deleted all of the custom contents because I don't want to show you things that you don't get with the game. And here we are getting rid of the pitch roof and in with the flat roof. I did export the house and place it into Oasis Springs to fit the style of the neighborhood. I think it makes much better sense because all of the houses in Willow Creek are sort of traditional and symmetrical. I don't think it's symmetrical, but anyway, with pitch roofs and stuff. And I figure if I group all of the modern houses into one neighborhood, it could be really interesting. And you don't really need pitch roof in an arid region like the Oasis Springs. So finally, I decided that white should be the main color that covers the entire house, and I did spend some time there to play with the exterior finishes. So let's skip ahead a little. Finally, I went with the large brick red tiles for some of the walls there that runs into the house. I really like this kind of gesture because it makes you feel more connected to the outside. Right there, I was sort of testing out the best position to place the window so that it's more artificially balanced, and also because the bedroom is right there behind these windows and they have to be high enough so that the bedroom maintains some kind of privacy. What I like about modern architecture is that you have the flexibility to define things in a different way, which sometimes I feel is restrictive with a traditional house build. Maybe it's just me, but sometimes I think the windows have to be a certain height, they have to be a certain size, and most of the time there has to be a line to achieve the kind of visual balance regardless of the functions inside. So yeah, I think those are the drapes that we were talking about earlier. Drapes, blinds or shades. Anyway, it just fits better to the full height glass panels next to the swimming pool. So we're starting to work on the upper floor where the master bedroom is. I think space here is a little bit tight. That's why we're gonna expand the floor plan on this level. It will span across the length of the entire house, but we will make sure we leave space for a double height TV room in the living area. I really like the idea of having a double height TV space because it makes you not focus on the TV that much, if it makes sense. I also like to think it's better for the eyes. And there we are, putting in our external staircase that connects the master suite directly with the swimming pool. Oh my god, this is totally goals. You know what? I did have a vacation in a resort in Southeast Asia where you just push that sliding door open and you can just jump right into the swimming pool. I will try to link a picture in the description box below if I can. It was a few years back, but the sad thing is I am kind of far from that right now. I mean, I'm in Europe and things are just different here. I went back to school and no way I can afford a vacation like that in the next few years, and absolutely no way that I could afford a house like this. But I guess that's the point of playing this game, isn't it? I was trying to fix some pictures on the wall here across the bed, but then I realized it wouldn't be a particularly nice idea, because if you're looking at the same pictures every time you wake up and whenever you can't fall asleep, I'm sure you'll get tired of them pretty quickly. There, I am sure I was thinking of the Space Odyssey 2001. Obviously, for that monolith to be placed there, I originally imagined that this family, the father and the mother, were some kind of professionals and that they like artwork a lot. That's why I was jamming the space with all these style pieces. Later on, I was actually using this for my own sim, which is at my age, and all these expensive looking paintings just wouldn't fit the character so well, so I've gotten rid of them. Nothing so special about the kitchen, except for the fact that it is a total space saver. Do make a note, because it will save you space if you have incorporated the kitchen into the corridor. I think those were the LED lights that I was talking about. It was the custom content, but as you can see, it's really tiny and it just doesn't disturb the interior setting, and I really like it. Sorry for moving up and down a lot here, because I believe I was in a state where I was stuck, thinking what should I do next, and so I was starting to play with the tiniest detail of the house, but they turn out to be some great details to making this house look more lively and more lived in, including the drinks rack behind the dining table. We're moving really fast here now. I hope you don't mind. It will be over in just a few seconds. And here comes the magic moment where I have extended the floor plan. That makes a little overhang above the area, the staircase landing area next to the pool, and I have actually made a bathroom out of this space, so the master has their own bathroom, and it just completes the idea of a suite. I have actually removed the mirror because we will have many mirrors in the closet area on the right hand side of this bathroom. What I like about this bathroom is that it's very well illuminated. I mean, there's a glass panel on the left, there's a glass panel on the right to the sink, and in just about a few seconds, I think we'll put a square window above the sink. Yeah, there it goes. And I wouldn't worry too much about privacy here, because there are actually some protective walls outside of the glass panels, and I will also put some plants on the roof of the first floor. You don't see where now, but it'll make sense later. I was actually in love with the combination of the wooden door And the windows there with the aluminum frame and some orange rims, is that how you call them? And they just went really well together. Have to redo the bathroom on the ground floor in a few seconds. This will be a guest bathroom as well as the bathroom for the kids, so it has two doors. I couldn't avoid making a corridor inside the kids' bedroom though. It's not all bad. I will try to fill that in later, but it's just with this game you can really make an interesting corner with a corridor like that. Here is also a corner that I really like. I have put a smart trash bin here, but I guess it could also be a laundry corner in real life, and I really like this sort of detail that gives me something for the imagination while I'm playing. Would it be weird if I tell you that bathroom is the favorite place that I like to design? Because you don't need to worry so much about the light. It's a rather small space, and the best part is you get to clutter. And there we are again. Not that the kids need that many products per se, it's more like the parents are using it. I think they're in a hurry. They're always in a hurry to go to work, and they put some products there just in case. I don't know about the safety of putting a fishbowl on the nightstand. Does any of you do that? Because I remember they have a hamster cage in The Sims 2 or 3. I don't remember exactly, but I used to, when I used to have hamster, I would put their cage right next to my bed, and I imagine the kids would want to keep their pets near too, so they can look at the pets if they can't fall asleep. Maybe the parents wouldn't approve of it, but what can you do about it? And this is perhaps the best time I was having during this build. Superwoman just wouldn't come down to the floor. That's why I have to get rid of her and consider it to be a kind of a single parent thing. And isn't it just adorable seeing Superman babysitting little monsters with his robot pets? And I don't know the English for this kind of dinosaur that looks like rhinoceros, but isn't that just cute? I really enjoy this corner very much. And there I try to move back the both shelf to the other side, because I think that just kind of block the circulation, and the kids could really use a blank wall for stickers at the moment, but I imagine they can put something they draw or put some wall mounts for the fish that they caught. Moving on to the upper floor where the parents sleep, I try to make it very simple because it's an open plan. You can't stuff too many things in there, so I just put in the essentials that they may need before they go to sleep. Some candles, a guitar, and some books. A separate closet area where you have drawers, hanging shelves, your shoe rack, and of course a full-length mirror and a chair, so you can do your makeup after you've put on your outfit and see how well they go together. I'm loving this space because it's right next to a glass door, so you can put on your makeup under natural light. We all know how important it is to get natural light where you have your makeup put on. Outside of the master bedroom, we have some planter box, some final touches with the climbing plants, and we're all set for screenshots time. I have to say that this is my favorite house so far. It's compact and it bonds so well with the outdoor. So because we had so much fun arranging the toys, I really like how it turned out. I want to thank you for making it till the end of the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe to my channel. It would definitely help me to keep on making them. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!